Alrighty, so here is what we have for our frame for this big old iron golem spawner thing that we're going to be making. So I've got all the dirt scaffolding finally made. I just placed the last few pieces. These staircases are meant not only for me, but for the zombies when we eventually have to load them into these things individually. So now we're going to actually have to start building these, and these are 20 blocks up. We're 20 blocks above that flat area, which is perfect. I'm going to make each one at one of these corners, then I'm going to have them funnel down about 10 blocks into a little area that I'll be making out of stone bricks, since we have a lot of stone bricks from our last episode with the 40 by 80 by 8 area that we dug out. And then I'll probably just continue pushing them down into a little 3x3 lava chamber, and then put hoppers down there, because we have just enough iron to do hoppers. 9 hoppers. And unfortunately, unless we get this thing built, we do not have any access to iron. And I know that a lot of you are thinking, Arthur, why are you going through so much trouble to build an iron golem spawner when you could just make a simple one and be done with it? And I think the answer is pretty clear. I am not a fan of doing things half-assed. I don't like doing small projects. When I play Minecraft, I come to play, and when I'm making videos for YouTube, I have to make something that sets me apart from everyone. So, this is actually my attempt at making entertaining content that gets everyone nice and excited to come watch the videos. But also, why not make something like this, right? I mean, if you're gonna go big, you might as well go big. Okay, I've collected most everything we're gonna need here. I went ahead and found some sand, turned that into glass. We got ourselves set up with all the building blocks we're gonna need. We got pretty much everything you need for a miniature iron farm times 4. So 4 cauldrons, 8 of these. Now, we don't need workbenches anymore since 1.16 made village spawners a lot more simple. So essentially all I have to do is ensure that each and every one of these villagers simply exists and is able to sleep in the spawner. I want to do another portal up here somewhere and then have track run from that, so we can get all of the villagers into where they need to go. It's really tedious, and yeah, I'm gonna just bite my tongue and do it. So let me get to building here. So I've done this on every corner. I'm just building 8 blocks, 9 blocks rather, in, because golems can spawn in a 16 by 16 by 8 area around the village. And since all the villagers are going to be confined to this block right here, that essentially means that they won't be able to spawn on my dirt scaffolding, the iron golems that is. Of course, I won't be activating this until I get rid of most of the scaffolding anyway, but this is just going to make it easier for me to funnel everything into the same area. So, yeah. Now that I've got this block here, I can essentially start the actual build. And yeah, I'm using stone. I could probably go ahead and put on stone bricks really, but in fact I am going to do that. All this scaffolding is just kind of here as temporary blocks anyway. So we're going to go with 1 stone brick there, and then you want to put a trap door on top of that. And it's not going to be facing diagonally. In fact, these two are going to be facing each other. Those two are going to be facing each other, and then I'm going to have just the stuff fall down into a big collection area down there that I've yet to make, but I will make. So what you want to do once you get this trapdoor on is you want to get your beds, and you want to place them like so. You want to have 1 bed, just like this. You want to have another bed right on the edge of that, like that. You want to have 1 more, just like that. And conveniently enough, it's nighttime. Next up, you want to get a slab down on either side of these, and then on this side, we're going to want to place a temporary block right there, a trap door, a trap door, there we go. And next up is place a piece of glass and 2 temporary blocks down there, so you've got enough room for your villagers to breathe. And then from there, you're going to jump atop this and get rid of that temporary block. You're going to basically go with another piece of glass here. And we just want a small spawning platform for our boy, the golem. We're going to feed him off in this direction, so what we want to do is ensure the only spawnable spot for him is right here, and we're just going to funnel him in through a 2x2 area. Oops. A 2x2 area right here. Just get 2 blocks going there, 2 blocks going there, and place a third. Might look better that way, I don't know, we'll find out. But the goal here is just to have a big enough area for him to plop on through and fall into our collection facility. So now that we've got that placed, we can go ahead and get our walls in. Golems cannot spawn on walls. Right, just checking the tutorial video. So, what we're going to do from here, now that we've got that, is we're going to build a nice wall in the front here. And it's going to end up being more glass than I brought, so I'm going to just do glass on this layer. Now see, that area is not big enough for an iron golem to pass through, so with some slight modification we can do this. So I'm gonna have to build an extra block here just so he can fit on through, and I can put I believe signs, put signs on this block and this block, and that should, and on this block, and that should stop any water from flowing through here. So I will do that as well. But for now, we are pretty much at the point where I can go ahead and start placing walls. So let's get a wall in here. Now we've only got 7 for each thing here. I can of course make more, but we shouldn't need more. So let's go wall here. Now they're not going to be able to jump up on top of this because it's going to be built up nice and tall like this, where they will not be able to get up top. They won't be able to jump over the wall because even in water they shouldn't be able to just crawl over the wall. So that's good and safe as well. I think if I just do this, but this should be fine. Just to test to see something. Right, so now if I take my signs, let's back up, put a sign here. What's that going to do? Okay, so now it's going to flow over. And if I put a sign here, and a sign here, it should work perfectly. Yes, and now they'll just fall right out. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So this spawning platform is nice and set up. I think. So this is ready for villager adding. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run, first of all I'm going to build a nether portal right over, I think over here about, and then I'm just going to run that up and through here, and just, or rather, why would I do that when I could just build a nice stone path right to it. I'll get rid of this, and then I'll just plop them right in. I'll replace the slab, and then I'll break the minecart. So let me build some rails and get that set up. Now before I do that, I forgot one crucial part of this. First of all, I should probably put a light up there. just in case. And I also should have slabbed up the top. So let me hop up here real quick and get the top slapped up. Otherwise, monsters are, and golems for that matter, are going to be able to spawn up there. And we don't want that. So let me do this. Now that should be fine. So I need to build the cauldron with our little friend inside to spook the villagers. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to build 2 blocks out this way, and then put a cauldron right here. Right. The zombie's going to be able to fall in that, just like us. And from there, I should be able to lure a zombie all the way up, plop him on in there, and get him all nice and blocked away. I'm going to do that at the end, I think. But from there, I'll just have to put the roof on top of his head once that's all good and done. For now, I'm just going to build a little area for him to path to me. So I'm going to do this. And this way, he won't be able to get me, but he'll be able to think that he can get me, and yeah. So when I come over here, I'll just hop on up, place a couple blocks there, and then he'll have nowhere to go but right into the cauldron. And he'll fall in, and I'll put a block down to trap him. Alright, and we are all set up. Now I just have to go into the nether, link this portal to a portal in there, and then make a 2-wide hallway from the portal in that direction all the way to this one. Have the boated villagers come through, wait here. I'll basically coax them into going into the minecart, and from there I'll just load them on up into the spawner. So got to do this 3 times for this one, and 3 times for every other one. So I'm gonna go collect up some villagers. Oh boy, let's see how this is gonna go. I think it's gonna be easier to scoop them up at night, mainly because otherwise it's gonna be really difficult to get them to stay inside of their captivity. So if I get forgot. So I get a boat going right there. Yep, get him up and out of it. Grab my axe. Row him on through. Alright, cool. He went right through. Now there's nowhere for him to go inside of here. So, yeah, see, he's running away, but it's not really going to do him any good. Nope, yeah, you had it right, bud. You had it right. Go on in. You're all confused, aren't you? Alright, let's do this. Now, he should be able to go right through. If I put him in a boat. Just like so. Yeah, that sent him right through. And now he should be trapped up here. He's thinking, oh man, I gotta get out of here. But he's not gonna be able to. So now we just gotta get him to oblige to going inside of the minecart. He's all out of sorts. Let me back in. Let me back in. I want to go back home. I don't want to be here. No, you gotta go that way, bud. Sorry. Alright. I have more rails. Oh! Oh, the entity went through the freaking... Alright. Well, he's not gonna be able to come back through. So... And I plopped the guy onto a rail. So now... should be able to bust this block, and if I just push him along, he should go into where he's supposed to go. So let's try that. There we go. go. Oh, okay, he suffocated for a second, but he's in. Success. That's one villager. 2 more to go. Well, 11 more to go, but 2 more to go for this build. Alright, so I can... There we go. Alright, he is in. He is in, ladies and gents. He is in. Okay, good. That is stellar for us. Okay. So, I'm gonna just keep loading these guys in. And I will, be back when they're all in, because this is rather tedious, and I'm sure you don't want to see me do it 12 times over. Alrighty, so I've put away the track. You've got all 3 of these guys loaded in. They aren't going anywhere. And I've also done a little bit of a change to the water. See, the issue was that the way it was there, iron golems wouldn't have been able to fall through the hole, so I just got rid of the corner blocks along this side. It's really confusing. Point is, they're gonna just fall to where they're supposed to, rather than having the water impede their travel. So, now it's nighttime. At least it will be for another few seconds. I might just wait for another cycle because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a zombie in here quick enough. But if I can aggro a zombie from here. Oh, there's one. He's got me aggroed. And he is wearing armor, which is good. It maybe means he will not be affected by the sun if he's got fire resistance on that armor. So let's hope that's the case. Look at me. Yeah, there you go. Come on over. Oh, he's coming. He's not on fire. This is good. This is good. Now, if I can get him into this cauldron, we're gonna be in business, baby. There you go. Oh my. Ow. What?
What's up with it, cuz?
Oh my goodness. Just looking at me. Alright, so I did not account for the villagers getting all pissy at the zombie. I'm gonna have to do another trial run for the next night. Why would he be angry at me? Why is he aggroed on me? What did I do? I don't like this. He is looking at me really intently.
Come here, boy!
This is terrifying. Are you gonna kill me? I don't quite know what's going to happen. I'm just gonna... Yeah, he is targeting me. It's probably because I hit one of the villagers accidentally while I was loading him in. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of him. Consider that a mulligan. He is really angry with me. Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, let's not anger the villagers again. I think they know what I'm trying to do. They're not happy with it. But this time we'll do it from the backside, so these idiots don't get aggroed. And then spawn an iron golem that proceeds to make me sad. Alright, we've got another zombie. It's bedtime again. This time it's a new night, so shouldn't be too hard to get this guy into where we need to get him. Finessey with it. Yeah. Now let's pull him in. He doesn't know where he wants to go. He's very confused. That's okay. We've got him trapped in now. Now if I can just bop him one. Yeah, now he's really trapped. And then I can probably get away with just pulling him in. Yes! 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 Okay. He's in. Alright, and that means I can just put a carpet down here to make sure that that's not a spawnable space. And to avoid any other issues, he shouldn't be able to pop out. He's picked up a block now, so he won't despawn. And all I have to do is ensure that the other villagers cannot see him for now. I don't want iron golems spawning until I get the other 4 put in place. So that means that I am going to build the other 4 off camera and get them set up with villagers, because this was an ordeal and I don't want to sit through editing 4 of these. You saw me build one of them. You saw what it was like. I think you got the idea of how I'm going to do the other 4, because I'm going to do them exactly the same. And I'm just gonna be sure not to mess anything up. And then once I'm done building the other 4, I'm gonna work on the next part of the build, which is going to be the collection layer down at the bottom, roughly 10 blocks below these. And that's just gonna have a bunch of water in it, pouring into one area. And then we'll have one more collection zone down at the 20 block range, and then that'll push them into a lava killer. And we'll have hoppers at the bottom to collect our iron. So, yeah. That's 1/4 of the build. Not even. Probably about... I'd say it's like a 1/6 of the build, really, because 4/6 of it is building the actual things, and then the other, 1/3 of it is the collection area, and yeah. But once we're done here, we are going to have ourselves a key... Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, please help. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep before I get knocked off of this. Yeah, I'll catch you guys back. I'll be back. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'll be back when I have the rest of those built. Okay, goodbye. And it's done. We've got all of our little miniature iron golem farms completely set up now, and I've got a zombie in each of them holding an item. We've got, basically we're done other than having to remove this dirt scaffolding, which is, I'm gonna have to get rid of, right after I get rid of the blocks. So I'm gonna do the dirt scaffolding absolutely last, and next up what we're gonna do is we're going to build our collection layer. So I'm just gonna build down from one of these and show you what I'm doing, and then I'll repeat the same process for the other 4, because it's really simple what I'm trying to do here. Alright, so we're gonna have to build walls that are too high on either side of these, just to make sure the golems can't hop out. Alright, and this is perfect, so it's going to push them off. They're going to fall into the next layer, and that is basically going to be the layer that we use to push them into the final centralized area. Alright, see all these monsters here? I'm going to just drag them this way. Do I care if these walls are made out of dirt? Not particularly at the moment, no. I mean, we have a lot of cobblestone over at the main base. I can probably go grab some, and in fact, I think I'm about to, because I'm about to run out anyway. And I need it for the next 4 sides, but for now, I'm thinking that we're just gonna leave this as is. I don't see myself really going through the trouble of turning it into stone brick, But, yeah, so we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this block right here needs to go down 2. Alright, and here's where we can get a little fun with our design. So I need some signs. That means I need some wood. So let me go grab some of my wood, and we'll play with that. I think And we should be good. Oops. So, similar idea over here with you. Right, so this is going to push them down, and then I can just dig this down until it can fill the gold. So I don't see this not working. I think this is now perfect. So that's going to be our collection area. I need to go grab more signs. And this is where I'm going to put the lava. So they'll fall down in here. We want the lava to be resting on this block right here. Let's put this dirt block there to represent that. And we want to use 6 signs to do this, so... Alright, yes, so once we put a piece of lava here, our collection facility area is done. This layer is going to be hoppers. Layer underneath it is going to be chests. So this room doesn't have to be anything special. It just needs to be big enough for us to AFK in comfortably. I can go ahead and decorate all of this at a later date. Right now, functionality is important. And I'll probably decorate this, honestly, between episodes, so... because I always like doing that and then coming back with something to show for it, so... Alright, so then, now we can put our nether portal down here. I'll link this at a later date, but the nether portal is very pivotal to what I want to be doing here, so... Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So this is, yeah, this is going to be our little entrance. Wondrous. This will be our entrance until I get the portal set up. Alrighty, so obviously to make hoppers we need some iron, but I'm gonna worry about that after I get building the rest of the collection spots. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will come back and do a little AFK test once I get that bucket of lava too. And I'm back only a few hours later, and as you can see, we had some symmetry issues, so I had to get a little fancy with my signs, but we made it work in the end. Yeah, so this one ended up being the prettiest, which was the first one we did, and we built everything around it. But the point is, right, and I changed up a little bit here, so as you can see, I got rid of the first platform, the diagonal water. It was just totally unnecessary, and here, let me get an aerial look at it. Alright, so, yeah, I ended up putting just 4 diagonals down, so they come straight off of the backs of the spawning area. Basically, I just made it so an iron golem, no matter what, wasn't going to land on a block. It always had to land in water, and then the water, you saw where it goes. It all leads up to that spot where this lava is about to go. And I managed to find enough iron during my resource gathering to get us 8 hoppers, which is just as many as we need. So yeah, as you can see, I went for the diagonal fault design into an 11 block long water path. It didn't have to be that big. I don't know why I made it that big, but it looks cooler and like a way bigger accomplishment this way. As you can see, it's totally asymmetrical, and I just simply don't care. I don't know why I didn't factor in the fact that that's 16 blocks, and 16 is not half of 60, which is what this dirt scaffold is, but Speaking of the dirt scaffold, as soon as I get this lava and these hoppers in down there, I'm going to make sure that the dirt scaffold is entirely gone, and then we're going to activate this thing and do a quick little AFK test. So I will return shortly once, well, let's put this lava in now, and then I will get rid of the dirt scaffold. So the lava needs to go up there. So let's put it, now let's make sure I don't kill myself. Pretty sure if I put it right there, it'll just spread out and it won't. Yes, perfect. Alright, so if I have the iron golems standing on this block, they're 3 tall, so they'll be standing right in it, but their drops won't get burned up. So we need to put a chest. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. And we're gonna do it kind of unorthodox, but I think it's gonna be good. Pretty sure my chest won't burn up if it's that close, but then again, kind of don't want to take the chance, so I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do chest, and then I'm gonna do well, what I can do is this. So what we're going to do is put a hopper here, a hopper feeding into that one, and then hoppers all feeding into this guy. Whoops. There we go. So now everybody's going to feed into this chest, and then I'm going to have this one feed into one more chest so we don't have any overflow, because this is going to be a rather large build. And I guess the only way we're going to know if this thing is working is if we can hear the iron golems die. But I've got an idea for an AFK spot up here anyway, so let me get rid of that dirt scaffold, and then we can, ooh, more iron, and then we can deal with the testing of what's going to be happening and working out any kinks. And don't worry about me randomly placing blocks in here. I'm going to edit this and make it nice and decorated off camera, and I'm going to put in an AFK spot. But I don't think an AFK spot matters. I think we can really just AFK down here with the nether portal. I think we should be close enough for these things to still be active. I'll go ahead and test that while I'm working on the AFK test, though. I think the first AFK test I'm just going to stand like on a totem up here somewhere. Yeah, probably just going to stand on a totem like right here and just chillax and wait and see what happens. But let's activate these babies, huh? Alrighty, so I'm just going to make sure that there is no possible way that an iron golem can spawn in the wrong spot here. And we're just going to get barely close enough where I can break that and that. And now let's see. Let's see what happens. Is that going to spawn? Looks like our villagers are just vibing right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's spawn an iron golem. Let's see. Oh god. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, whatever. Yep. And he's on his way. It looks like he's going against the current, though. Oh, okay, no, he finally fell, and now he's dropped low enough for hopefully another one to spawn up there. I'll keep my eyes up there. Let's see if he goes to where he's supposed to. Oh, moment of truth. There he goes. Oh, he's burning. And it works. Okay. And look at that. We've got another one spawning. Okay, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so that's all set. I'm going to do the other 4 now, and we're going to do an AFK test. Because I want to see exactly how much iron we're going to get from this bad boy per hour. Alrighty, so in the time it took me to get rid of the scaffolding, we already got a fair amount of iron, and I was watching all of them, making sure that they all were spawning golems, and they all did. It looks like we're getting 2 at a time at sometimes too, which is nice. It'd be nice if I was getting 4 at a time. Not sure if I can tweak this to make that work better, but that'll be for off-camera tweaking if I end up doing that. Oh, and I forgot one of the staircases over there. That's fine. But yeah, I'll keep that one up there in case I need to come back and fix anything. Oh, we got another one coming in now. So yeah, they're working. Yeah, definitely got at least 2 at a time coming. There's a third up there. So yeah, this is definitely working. It looks like I can just sit right here and AFK it. But oh, I guess a zombie must have gotten stuck in there. But yeah, we've gotten 59 iron already, which is great. And we're about to get a lot more. So I'm going to take out whatever's in here after these 3 die and then do a real AFK test. And I'm just going to basically shove myself up here and wait for an hour. I'm going to take all of this stuff out. Alright, cool. So starting right now, I'm going to do an hour. Got my timer going now, and I will see you guys in 1 hour. Alright, and after an hour... Oh, zombie must have slipped in there. We got about 5 stacks of iron, which is pretty nice. That's roughly 300. So, yeah, I can't complain about that. And looks like we're about to get some more in here. So it looks like we've set ourselves up really nicely. This iron farm is super efficient. Cannot complain about that. And yeah, we basically accomplished the goal that we set out to achieve today, which is perfect. Took a little while, but I appreciate your patience and for staying and giving me the view. If you made it this far, why not let me know by leaving a comment in the section down below. Say iron golems are whack, yo. Alright, no, but seriously, if you'd like to see a real tutorial of this build, it was really simple, but I know I gave really more of a crash course example of how I built it. If you'd like to see a real tutorial, one that takes like 10 minutes or so and goes through all of the ins and outs, and probably is a lot more optimized than this one as far as block placement goes, because let's be honest, I did not have to make these stone brick funnels this wide, but I did it for the lulz, I guess. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. And other than that, that's really all I've got for today. Stop in next episode, and perhaps we will do a nice mob farm that is along the same scale of this one, but I'd go as far as to say a little bit easier to build. So just drop in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, and click the like button if you enjoyed the vid, because I always appreciate that as well. Well, that's everything for me, so have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.